Good morning and welcome to Morning Markets. Today we're going to be focusing on NVIDIA and their latest corporate results and what we'll be watching out for today. NVIDIA is the market leader in AI. It provides hardware and software capabilities and has really been the standout stock in the global equity markets this year. Its stock price is up 212% before it released its results on Wednesday year to date, as demand for AI capabilities continues to accelerate as global companies look to adopt AI in order to mimic and generate human behavior in order to grow their own businesses. And NVIDIA has really been at the forefront of supplying such technology. The results on Wednesday, therefore, were highly anticipated given the share price movement and the hype around artificial intelligence. What were the details? Well, revenues were up 13.5 billion in revenues for the second quarter of this year. That's more than double the second quarter of last year of 6.7 billion. They guided that revenues would continue to grow up to 16 billion for the third quarter of this year. That's 2 billion more than estimates. If we look at the profit side, that was also exceptionally strong, 6.2 billion for the second quarter of this year. That's up from 2 billion the previous year. In terms of the share buyback, so that's the company using its own capital to buy its own stocks, they had put aside 25 billion in order to do that in the future. What we'll be focusing on today is the comments from the speakers at the annual Economic Policy Forum in Jackson Hole in the US. This is the main economic policy forum each year where it gathers global central banks, economists who will discuss how monetary policy is forming today and where they expect it to go in the future, and also addresses long-term themes such as AI, technology, but also global government debt. The focus will be very much on the long-lasting effects from COVID, how economies are structured as trade networks shift, and we see shifts in global financial flows. In terms of the focus today will be from the Chair of the Federal Reserve, Jay Powell. He will be discussing how he sees the economy right now and how inflation pressures are evolving and what this will mean for interest rates. So the market will be looking for any signal that the Federal Reserve are close to finishing its interest rate hiking cycle. Yesterday, we heard from Federal member Susan Collins, who described the US economy as very resilient. And that's reflective when we look at the labour market, unemployment down at 3.5%. We've seen consumer spending remaining very strong. On the positive side, inflation has peaked at 9%. It's down now at 3.3%. But in her opinion, this is still some way off the 2% target. And in her opinion, does expect interest rates need to go higher in order to get inflation back sustainably to that 2%. That's all from us today. Thank you for watching. Have a great bank holiday weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.